This is my mom's house. This is her husband's TV. It's in the living room, but it's still her husband's. And right there, at the very top, you notice InfoWars. That's on the home page on the Roku. What amazes me is Alex Jones, InfoWars, calls himself news. Yet the other day I was over here, and I got in trouble for this, because I was over here and he was listening to Alex Jones, and all Alex Jones could do, in my opinion, was, in that day, was curse. He mentioned a suppository and where they placed, and he used a 3-letter slang word for that. Then he was talking about, I believe, the same person, some Nazi as he called it, and he called him an SOB at least 3 times that I heard, and I stormed out of the house saying, I'm sorry, I can't sit here and listen to Alex Jones call somebody an SOB again and again and again, and I got in trouble for that because he likes that. He's a subscriber to InfoWars, Alex Jones. This is just me. I don't like the news anyway. I think there's too much of it and people make too big of a deal out of it, and they can watch it all week and get the same amount if they'd watched it for 5 minutes. Any important news you're going to hear anyway, you don't need to watch it. That's just my opinion, because anything that's breaking news you're going to hear about, you don't have to live the news. But I was really offended by Alex Jones cursing. Admittedly, it was on YouTube, where there aren't the censors like when it's on his radio show, the FCC editing the program. And so it's allowed. But is it that people are watching too many movies and believing the hype that Hollywood's putting out there, that everybody cusses and that cursing is an acceptable thing? Go into a workplace and curse. It's not going to go over. I'm sorry, maybe on the rare occasion, but cursing is not an acceptable thing. And personally, yeah, it's one thing if you're hanging out with your friends and there's a group and the occasional curse word comes up. I get a kick out of the Monty Python skit using proper English. However, that doesn't mean that I use the language, and I don't think it's acceptable on something that people are paying to have, for that cursing to go on and on. Just me on a rant, but you know, I kind of got used to Alex Jones's rants, but the language just pushed it one step too far.